And even in this dimension, they're rushing Allah, asking for the adhab of Allah to be called upon. Let's bring it before us. وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَى هَذَا الْوَعْدُ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And they say, when is the promise going to be fulfilled if you are truthful? So their standard of the truthfulness of Rasulullah ﷺ is whether or not he can answer this question. And Rasulullah ﷺ's response consistently is, this is not my domain. Again, I am prophet, not God. How thick do you have to be to not be able to understand that? لو يعلم الذين كفروا, if only the disbelievers knew, حين لا يكفون عن وجوههم النار ولا عن ظهورهم, that there will be a time when they will not be able to ward off the fire, neither from their faces nor from their backs, ولا هم ينصرون, and they would not be helped. So they're asking, when is it going to be? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't give a date or how long it's going to take or anything of what they're apparently asking. Because they're not asking to know. They're throwing this as a challenge. They're throwing this as a mockery, making fun of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So what they're retorted with is not a response to what they're apparently asking, but the attitude with which they're asking to mock, then they are being mocked. When that does happen, you will not be able to put the fire away from your faces and backs. وَلَا هُمْ يُنصَرُونَ بَلْ تَأْتِيهِمْ بَغْتَةً. No, it will come upon them unexpectedly. That's of the essence within the adhab of Allah, that it comes when you least expect it. That's what it makes it more torturous. فَتَبْهَتُهُمْ. So it will shock them. فَلَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ رَدَّهَا. And then they will neither have any power to avert it, وَلَا هُمْ يُنظَرُونَ, nor will they be given any chance, any respite, any break, any way of making up. وَلَقَدْ اسْتُهْزِئَ بِرُسُلٍ مِّن قَبْلِكَ. And Ya Rasulullah, messengers before you were mocked as well. فَحَاقَ بِالَّذِينَ سَخِرُوا مِنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ. But those who mocked them were enveloped by that which they used to ridicule. They used to ridicule the adhab, that's what enveloped them. They used to ridicule the prophets, that's what enveloped them. And even before that, they used to ridicule or make fun of, demand some demands of the prophet, of the messenger, not realizing that whatever truth claims they're making are also contingent now to fulfill the same demands. And so whatever they're criticizing them for, apparently, they're also falling short of. And so they've encircled themselves within their own logical fallacies. And it's only a matter of time that concretely manifests itself with the adhab or the punishment of Allah. قُلْ مَنْ يَكْلَؤُكُمْ بِاللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ مِنَ الرَّحْمَنِ. Say, who can protect you at night or by day from Ar-Rahman? بَلْ هُمْ عَنْ ذِكْرِ رَبِّهِمْ مُعْرِضُونَ. But they turn away from the remembrance, but the dhikr of the dhikr, the reminder of their Rabb. It is His rububiyyah that they're denying when they're denying the Qur'an, or the process to get engaged in that process of growth, of suffering, of making mistakes, but learning from those mistakes. No, they're fixed upon whatever they're on, and they don't want to get out of that. أَمْ لَهُمْ آلِهَةٌ تَمْنَعُهُم مِّن دُونِنَا. Do they have gods to protect them from us? لَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ نَصْرَ أَنفُسِهِمْ. They can't even help themselves. وَلَا هُم مِنَّا يُسْحَبُونَ. And they will not be protected from us. بَلْ مَتَّعْنَا هَؤُلَاءِ وَآبَاءَهُم. But in fact, we provided these people and their ancestors, their forefathers, حَتَّى طَالَ عَلَيْهِمُ الْعُمُرُ. Until they grew older. أَفَلَا يَرَوْنَ. Don't they see أَنَّا نَأْتِي الْأَرْضَ نَنْقُصُهَا مِنْ أَطْرَافِهَا. That we reduce the land from its outlying borders. It is closing in on them, one by one, trickle by trickle. But for sure, slowly but surely, their days are being numbered. Even spatially, the way some of them, very few, but nevertheless, some of them are responding to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So don't they see their time is running out and their support is running out? أَفَهُمُ الْغَالِبُونَ. So will they then win? قُلْ إِنَّمَا أُنذِرُكُمْ بِالْوَحِي. Say, I warn you through wahi, through revelation that I'm getting. وَلَا يَسْمَعُ الصُّمُّ الدُّعَاءَ إِذَا مَا يُنذَرُونَ. But the deaf do not hear the call whenever they are warned. وَلَئِن مَسَّتْهُمْ نَفْحَةٌ مِّنْ عَذَابِ رَبِّكَ. Even if only a whiff of the punishment of your Rabb, Ya Rasulullah, was to merely touch them, لَيَقُولُنَّ يَا وَيْلَنَا إِنَّا كُنَّا ظَالِمِينَ. They would have screamed out, damn us, we were absolutely wrong. Not the entire punishment, not for very long, just a part of it, and that too would just whistle past them, barely touch them, like a breeze touches you. That would have been sufficient, that would be sufficient in order for them to admit everything wrong that they've done. The entire whatever is being hidden brought out. وَنَضَعُ الْمَوَازِينَ الْقِسْطَ لِيَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ. We will set up the scales of justice on the day of judgment. فَلَا تُظْلَمُ نَفْسٌ شَيْئًا. So not a single soul will be treated unjustly.